program a simple program of inserting a certain element or certain values in the given array. Assuming that you have some array, maybe you have some array that user can be entered, so you want to add another array element in the given array. So what things can I do? The simple things that I go step to step to understanding how you can add an array. So in order to add the array, just come and say int declare your array names, declare your I that you're going to work in for, declare n that's for allowing enter the size of array, and this POS means that position where you're going to insert your values, and this NE standing for new elements. The new elements. What new element you want int? This will be the variable of capturing the new element. Now come allow user to enter the size of the arrays. After enter the size of array, now scan your element by passing in this statement. Say enter the element of the array, then say for I is equal to 0, I is equal to 0, I is less than n, then make the increment of I, then scan those array elements so as to save in the keyboard. Now say scanf %d yd because our working array is integers, and say ampersand this array name, then pass I here. Why I? Because in for loop we just work with this I. Then after scanning those array elements, now just print out those elements that you are entered. So as you see, the entered elements are, as you see, for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and the I make increment by 1. So let's print those elements by saying print if %d then comma array name, then put the I so as to print those array entered by the user. After print those elements by the user, now we are going to add the new elements. So we're going to add the new element. In order to add the new element, this is a statement to allow user to enter the new element. As why you say enter the new element, then we scan this variable. Keep in mind that this variable is holding for a new variable. After entering the new element, we expect that we have some position in the array, and each and everything in array are stored in the position or index wise. So in order to enter these values, we must have the position. That's why we say enter the position of the new element. Now we enter the new element. So where position? Select your position you want to enter. As you see, enter the position, just scan the POS, this means position. Now come in this area. This is a simple mathematical formula that n is equal to n plus 1. This means that if we enter the first, the n is 5. Now 5 plus 1 will be 6, and this will be the space to be that allow a user to save the new value in the given array. So keep in mind that, and then you just pass in for loop. You say for I is equal to n minus 1, means that I is greater or equal to position. Make this you call the decrement. Why this means for swapping. If we decide the position of 2, maybe from 2 we just swapping from right, from the right, so as to get the space to enter the new item. After that, you say write this simple mathematical formula. So you say array is equal to position minus 1. In those position is there, so we're going to remove one position in order to get the new position, the new space to for the new item. That's why you say array position minus 1 is equal to new element. After that, we're just going to print that new elements after enter. Means that for I is equal to 0, I is less than n, and the I make increment of 1. Say then print if %d, print those elements after adding the new element. Then it say return 0. Means that now the ending of this simple program that I run, and to see what will be happen or how to be work with. As you ask to enter the size of the array, maybe the size of the array will be 3, and then the elements of the array will be 12, be 52 will be 13. Now as you see, the enter the element is 12, 52 and 13. Now allowed you to enter the new element. So maybe I want to enter the new element will be maybe 60. It's a new element. So I want to enter this new element. So in what position? This position of 0, this position of 1, this position of 2. So if I want to enter in this area, so we're going to board this position. So this is 0, this is 1. So if I say maybe 1, I just press enter. As you see, the 6 has been entered in this position. So this element will be swapped to the right so as to get the space at the beginning. To get the space at the beginning, as why you get the space from the beginning, and this comes from that's when we say n is equal to n plus 1. As you see, our value will be added. So later, if I want to add the space in front of these values, so maybe let's try to run again to see how it looks. Let's try again the 3 elements, 12, 45, 23. Then the new element will be maybe 78 and now 79. Now that position, maybe let's say board in this position. So let's say board in this position 3. Now say 3. As you see, the first element will be entered in the position 3. This position 1, position 2, position 1, position 2, position 3, as entered after the 45. Just board it. So this element will be squeezed at the right side so as to get the space in that for the new element. So thanks for watching. If you have some question, please like. You can ask in the comments below to get more notification or clarification of this understanding part. Thanks for watching the live.